Whoa, it's 1 o'clock, which means it's time for Fun at 1. We're at day 15, even though it says 14 up there. We gotta change that so it doesn't say 14 anymore. Welcome! I'm excited. We're now in chapter 5 of The Wolf Among Us, which is pretty exciting because we're gonna finish this thing hopefully this week, maybe in the next 2 days, because it's Wednesday. But you know what? It's not just Wednesday. There it is. It just changed to 15. It's not just Wednesday. It's March 10th. MAR 110, March 10th, which means it's Mario Day. Happy Mario Day, everyone. Yay! It's a Mario Day. And to help celebrate Mario Day, I'm going to change my hat to my Mario hat. Look at that. Just for today alone. I know we're crossing genres here. I really wanted to play some Mario for you all. But you know what I figured? It's like, we're already in the mix of it. It's weird to just interrupt The Wolf Among Us with some Mario. I'm logging in on my phone here so I can see all of your chat comments. Make sure I'm live as well. And it certainly looks like we are. And we have no one here yet. It's just me and myself alone. Which means until we get people here, we can go ahead and start playing Wolf Among Us on our own. Keep in mind, this game's rated mature, 17 plus and older, right? That means there's going to be some blood and gore, drug references, a lot of foul language, partial nudity, or breasts depicted in one episode. So if that's not your thing, this may not be for you, but you can still keep in touch with me. So please, by all means, send me your comments, questions. If you're one of my students, I really want to hear from you. So send me an email. You can even comment on these videos after the fact. So you can come here, pause, leave a comment, etc. I know it's test week, because we have test 2 this week in both the personality class and my introductory psychology class. So you may have some questions. I'll tell you right now, if you are waiting for me to grade your assignments, I'm working through them. I literally have hundreds of students, and I go through each an individual assignment, have to grade them by hand, and I hopefully will have that done by today, because my plan after I'm done streaming is I have a couple meetings, but all I'm doing today is grading. It's a grading day. But with that being said, let's get back to Wolf Among Us. Last we left off, we finally located the Crooked Man. Crooked Man. And we're about to interrogate him. So I'm excited about this indeed. Not sure what you're doing for Mario Day. Hopefully you play a game of Mario in some form. But I'm not some corporate Nintendo shill. I'm just a Mario fan. Maybe there'll be something Mario-esque that happens in Wolf Among Us today. We'll see. We will see. Let me know how the volume is too, because I messed with the volume recently. Is the volume too loud in the game? Is it too quiet? You let me know. Am I too quiet? So, let's do episode 5. Pretty excited. It's gonna do a recap for us, so I don't even need to give you a recap.
Your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
That's Faith, our first murder victim. He's wearing the ribbon. This is us murdering Tweedledum.
Not if I can avoid it.
Faith's walking away from us, doing some flashes everywhere. She waves bye to us. Flashes to black, come back. It's us looking at Snow White's head. Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh, that was Faith's
Holly's
head,
sister.
not Snow White's.
Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it.
Oh, shoot.
If he even gives it.
The volume's good, but you can't see anything. Well, that's a no good. I know exactly what's happening here. I will fix it. It should be working as soon as I go and do... let me see. Work in the background. There it is. That's the problem. Technology, right? My bad. That's why it's kind of good that I was vocalizing what I was seeing. So now you know what it's like to be Casey. Okay, this should work now. Man, I hope so. I'm going to go blank really quick and come on back. And this should work now. Let's find out.
This shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything.
Hopefully
It's the
working.
ribbon, isn't it?
Is it working now?
We're destroying the tree.
Oh, man.
No!
Yes! Excellent. We're good.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are
It's
you?
recapping our decisions.
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
We didn't turn Colin in. This is us getting shot by Bloody Mary. Ouch. It's showing these flashbacks, definitely not in
Oh God,
chronological
Bigby!
order.
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
All right, no more bullets near the heart. Got it.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
This is where we just stayed silent.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Here we go. And now we're back. The Wolf Among Us, Telltale Games intro sequence. Very colorful with bold purples and blues highlighted. These vibrant pinks. I love it. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. Excellent. I see Jennifer's with us. Angel, you're with us too. So glad. Yay! Again, let me know if it's too loud, if I'm too quiet, if it's bad mixing. Because I had to mess with settings. That's why we didn't have a screen for a second there. But what are we going to do with Crooked Man? Hear him out? Should we take him in? I don't know. Again, I don't think he's guilty of the murders. Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way.
Here we go.
You must be tired.
Crooked Man's lair. Nighttime. We light a cigarette. We exhale.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Jersey Devil just pulled out a gun as he's sitting there casually looking at us.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice...
Ooh, well. Do we want to eat? Do we want to drink? I'll have a drink. We're not friends. I'm here for one reason, or silence. We're getting right into this. Yeah. So I'll have a drink. I'm not sure that we should have a drink. We shouldn't be that comfortable. I'm thinking, probably not good to be that comfortable. So maybe no drinky. But I'm here for one reason. We're not friends. We're silence. Remember, there's a 15-second delay. So I really like it when you give me some guidance on what I'm supposed to do here. But I'm leaning towards I'm here for one reason. Because I don't want to make this situation potentially more hostile because we're outnumbered, we're outgunned, and we're already really beat up. So we could die. We could die. So I don't want to say I'll have a drink because that's almost too colloquial. It's too casual, too friendly. So I think the in-between is I'm here for one reason. All right, I'm going with that. Haven't heard anyone else's feedback, so going with I'm here for one reason.
It's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
We got it. You're
I'm
wealthy,
here for
dude.
one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
All right, still kind of rude.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Jersey Devil pulled the gun
So
and aimed
don't
it at
waste
us.
the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Well, there's definitely silver in those guns.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone.
It would help settle everyone down. Do we say you killed those women? I don't think we should say that, because we don't know that he killed those women. You're destroying this town. You tried to kill me. I'm totally up to those two answers. You're destroying this town, or you try to kill me. I don't think we're here because he tried to kill us. I think we're here because he's destroying the town. So, which one do we go for? This could be a very important decision. Right? You try to kill me makes it sound like it's a personal vendetta, even though that's still illegal. But I also think that's a bad answer because if he really wanted us dead, they could have finished us off. But we did the exchange with Ichabod Crane. But he called off Mary in exchange for Ichabod Crane. So I'm leaning towards you're destroying this town. What do y'all think? I'm not getting any response yet. Remember, you got to be quick because there's that 15-second delay. So I can only stall for like 15 seconds before I have to make a choice. Because we don't want this stream to be boring. No. So I'm going to go with, you're destroying this town. Unless I read a comment stopping me from doing it.
One's nerves, I think.
You're destroying
You're
this town.
destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
Yeah, what would you
I
call
would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? What? I don't know. I don't know what he's about to say, but he's basically saying he's a good citizen and maybe this is a conspiracy against him. Do we say, you can't play me? Who would do that? Or you're behind the conspiracy? Man, I don't know. I don't know. All of those answers are viable. You can't play me. Seems legit because he's definitely doing things unless someone is really accusing him. But I mean, like, the Jersey Devil himself is there as his goon. And the Jersey Devil told us some stuff about the Crooked Man too, about the operation. So Robin's here. Hey! Robin says, who would do that? I like that answer, Robin, because that gives us a little bit more information. Maybe you'll tell us. Well-connected man. Well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I am truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue.
All right, we can either say who did it or I know who did it. We don't know who did the murders. We don't. So I'm going to go with who did it. Unless you think we should say I know who did it. I think they're pinning it on Ichabod Crane, and that's a BS. That's a BS. That's not the truth. So we're going to go with who did it. Here we go.
For you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd
take care of it, says Tweedledee. Do we say you're pissing me off? I'm the law here, or do we just hit him? Holy crap, we can start stuff just by hitting him off the bat. That's a bold move right there. I don't know. So I don't think we should hit him. You're pissing me off. I'm the law here, or do we just stay silent? I'm okay with silence because why are we even dealing with this underling? You can't let the children upset the grown-ups while the grown-ups are talking. You just got to say, shh, grown-ups are talking. And you can do that silently by just giving a little sneer and then backing off, right? So you're pissing me off? Or I'm the law here. Hit him. Silence. Silence? Oh, I guess I sold you on the silence. All right, let's just stay silent. See what happens.
take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
We fold our arms and look at Tweedledee.
He's not gonna leave, so just give him up, all right? No, after what that bastard did to my brother, he deserves to fucking...
That's enough.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Georgie, really?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
He's talking to the Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil sits down. Everyone's sitting except for us.
Yeah, I
And-
killed him, so what?
I forget the name of the woman behind him. Yeah, I killed him. So what? Do we respond with, you piece of shit? Or why'd you do it? Or punch him? We're going to ask why you did it, because they may just be putting Georgie up as a decoy, a patsy rather. All too convenient. So let's ask, why'd you do it?
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
Oh my, tensions are getting high.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift.
Consider it a gift. Okay, let's talk. No deals, or I'll take both of you. Oh man, well, jeez, Louise. I definitely think we're in a precarious situation here, and it's difficult to find the Crooked Man, so this may be our only opportunity to take him in, because who knows what's going to happen with the magic mirror and whatnot, and who's to say he's not just going to double his security if we go out of here? Because if it was me, and it was totally free choice, and I was surrounded by armed individuals that want me dead because of the violence I wreaked upon them, or their brothers, if you pick up what I'm putting down, I would say, okay, yeah, let's make a deal. Just keep them talking. I'm like, all right, later on, and leave, only to come back at a later date and bust him when it's safe. You know, like, oh, I need to call in SWAT or whatever. So Robin says, no deals, ? Robin's asking for a little bit more guidance. So anyone else want to chime in? Because we're going to go with no deals, because that's what Robin wants. What Robin wants, a lot of times that's what Robin gets. So no deals, meaning we're not taking Georgie, and we're not going to try to take him. I don't know. No deals is pretty close-ended. I don't know what's going to happen if we say no deals, but we're about to find out. Let's do it.
Gift. Ensuring our continued cooperation.
I would go with okay,
What the
let's
hell?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
Ooh.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here.
They're all fighting amongst
Apologize,
each other.
Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
Oh, we're watching this.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of...
I'll roll over on the lot of you all. Do we grab Georgie? Do we grab the Crooked Man? Or do we just say not leaving? Here's my strong vote. I vote I'm not leaving, and we just cross our arms and let the crap hit the fan and watch them tear each other apart, because we can do a little finger action here, let the chaos happen, and try to crawl on top of the chaos, right? Robin says, no idea what to do. Yeah, I say I'm not leaving. So I think I bought you all enough time. Anyone disagree profusely? Oh, nope. Jennifer says I'm not leaving. Jennifer, let's do this.
Here before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
Crooked
To
Man
speak the
wipes
truth,
his
I've never
brow.
been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
There's a mirror in the room, and Bloody Mary is in the mirror, and she's about to walk out of the mirror. Woo! Now we're joined by Bloody Mary. She's smiling.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, man, they're beating on us. Tweedledee just smacked us in the back of the head with a... Oh, man, people are transforming. Jersey Devil transformed. Oh, my goodness, we're in an action scene. We just punched the Jersey Devil. Oh, my goodness, I gotta hit Q as fast as I can. Woo! We throw the Jersey Devil away. Georgie throws us a gun. Whoa, we got an edge. Go, Tweedledum. There's too much going on. Georgie picks up... They're all after us.
We're pretty much done here.
They just kicked a mirror. I'm going after the Jersey Devil again. Uh-oh. Tweedledum
I'd
just
like to say it was nice
grabbed
knowing
onto
you,
us.
but I'll be glad to see your insides turned
Georgie's
out.
approaching us with a knife. We moved, so he stabbed Tweedledum instead. We're wrestling the knife with Georgie. Georgie's trying to stab us. We grab the knife from him, and we stab it in his gut. He pulls the knife out of his gut. He's leaning over, bleeding. Jersey Devil, try to swing a lamppost at us. Oh, we were supposed to make a choice there. I don't know what choice I just made. I'm sorry. I'm in action mode. Uh-oh. We just picked up a lamppost, and it wants us to smash the Jersey Devil. I don't have another choice. We smash the Jersey Devil. There's some portal in the back of the room that everyone's walking out of. And so we follow them by jumping into it.
Come on, Georgie.
Georgie's getting into a cab.
Shit!
I know.
We follow through. We just came through the wall in the middle of the street. The woman, I forget her name, she's trying to drive away in the car. We chase down the car. We grab onto the back of it like the Hulk, and we're lifting up the back of the car so they can't escape. It's a rear-wheel drive, so it's going nowhere. Oh, we're fully transformed into a wolf now. Oh no! The bumper broke off, so now they're driving away. We're running in wolf mode. We're charging through the street, negotiating traffic. We're really breaking the slammer law here. We're dodging traffic the best we can. Jump over a delivery truck, onto another delivery truck, onto a bus, onto another bus behind it. Car jumping from car to car. We're looking left, we're looking right, trying to find the car as it gets away. We decide we're just gonna go through a building, smash in the door. People scream, we run up the stairs. We go out the rooftop. We're looking off the rooftop, trying to find the drive away. We see the car in the alley, screeching around the corner. We're jumping from rooftop to rooftop. We're in almost full wolf mode here. There's a whole bunch of black fur all over us. Jumping onto the bridge. We're looking over the bridge. Jump off the bridge and onto the car. Boom, we're now on the roof of the car.
What was that?
Action. Limousine skirted away. Smashing the windshield. Smashing the other window. Now the car's swerving.
Take him off!
I can't.
All right, we're doing Q. I don't know why. We're trying to hold on as she's swerving, trying to knock us off. I'm hitting Q as fast as I can. I must not have hit it fast enough because she hit the brakes and we got knocked off the car. We're driving down an alleyway. We have a meter that's getting smaller and smaller.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do
Probably
it!
should have chased the limousine. They're trying to charge us.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
We're gonna go left! We climb the rooftop. We're running out of energy here. We're jumping from roof to roof, down to the street level again. They're at the pudding and pie.
Come on.
Fuck it!
I don't know why we followed Georgie. We look behind us, we don't see anything. But we know they're in the pudding and pie. So now we're back to human form. And we approach the pudding and pie. The car they were just driving is there in the alleyway. We're examining it. We look in, we see the shattered windows that we did, we see blood. And now we're going into... Let me see if we can go into the alleyway right quick. Nope, won't let us. We're just going into the pudding and pie. walking in like nothing happened.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Those action scenes are tough.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
We can either listen. Oh, apparently I just walked in. I didn't know that it would take away my options if I walked too far forward. Blood trail leading to Georgie.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses.
He stands up.
Crooked Man's the one you want.
Yeah?
But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me.
All right, we don't have a lot of time because I was late hitting Alt-Tab. Do we say you're coming with me? Do we grab him? Or do we say I'm going to rip you apart? I didn't want to go after Georgie. Apparently in the action sequences, I made a choice on accident and went for Georgie instead of the Crooked Man, which really kind of, really craps on my cracker, man. I really didn't want crap on my cracker. I just wanted to go after the Crooked Man. I think we all did. Georgie, I think we believe, is just a patsy in this, even though he's guilty for murder. Do we say we're coming with me? Do we grab him? Robin says silence. All right, let's go silence.
Too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
I slowly walk up to Georgie silently. He grabs onto a railing.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done it?
Vivian is this woman's name? Is that name? Stay out of this, Vivian. Vivian. All right, so Vivian's the woman protecting him. Don't make me hurt you, or why are you protecting him, or silence again. I think the question of why are you protecting him is fine. I'm sure she's going to say, because he's just a pawn in the Crooked Man's scheme. He's not as bad as all that. So, yeah. Hey, Darnell's with it. Hey, Darnell. So glad you're with us. So what do we say? Stay out of this, Vivian. Don't make me hurt you. Is threatening Vivian, and she hasn't really caused us any violence. So Jennifer says, why are you protecting him? Boom. Why are you protecting him?
Enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
No.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
I don't like where this is going.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
You fucking...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I did what I had to!
I did what I had to. Why did you have to do it? He didn't have to do anything, or bullshit. I'm leaning to, why did you have to do it? Like, what does the Crooked Man have on you? Man, I really wish I could go back in time. This is the last... Just give me 10 more seconds of grieving our decisions here because of my poor ability to negotiate action. I'm just going to complain a little bit that you shouldn't have decisions being made during action scenes where I quickly have to hit Q as fast as I can and then up and then left and right. Oh, ha, ha. Because in those action sequences, all of a sudden you're like, oh, you got to make a decision. Do you go left or right? And the first thing I see is left. I'm going to go, left. Okay. I'm done complaining about that. It's my little note to Telltale Games. Like, hey, don't throw in decisions in the middle of action sequences. So, Jennifer says, why did you do it? Angel's here. Hey, Angel, why are you protecting him? Yeah, let's do it. Why did you do it?
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
Right.
So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my...
Cause it's not my... It's not my fault. You're still responsible. Not my problem. Punch him or silence. Well, punching him would probably... is basically the question of like, do we just let him die and kill him? Are we killing him here? Are we the executioner? You're still responsible or not my problem? I'm leaning towards you're still responsible, meaning like, yeah, I mean, because when we go to the law, if someone is threatening you to kill someone and you still kill someone, you're still liable for that person's death. So is the other person, but you're still liable. It all boils down to how good is your lawyer. How good's your lawyer is really what it comes down to. So what do we do here? Punch him and end him? Say it's not my problem, which I believe is probably the game's way of us just blindly still going through and trying to arrest him, and we're going to be satisfied with Georgie instead of the Crooked Man. So I don't like not my problem. You're still responsible. I don't like any of these choices. Robin says responsibility. Okay. I feel like it's leaning towards us just taking Georgie in and calling it a day and letting the Crooked Man go, and I hate that. I hate that.
My fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Classic dilemma.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
I should have stayed silent, damn it.
Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Big...
You don't know what it's like, Big B. Do we say, stop whining? You could have let them go. Do we hit him or do we stay silent? Man, I'm really liking silence. Stop whining is basically us just reaffirming that we're choosing Georgie as the only bad guy here. Man, I'm losing control. We're losing control over this. You could have let them go is still just accusing Georgie again. Hitting him is, I think, just ending this scene. I'm actually starting to lean towards hit him, but silence is what I want. I want him to just keep on talking. Keep talking. Just stay silent. I hate all these choices. Silence, says Jennifer. We're doing silence.
How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple. I would have lost everything. All of it. So maybe I did have a choice, but it wasn't fucking worth it. What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die.
All right. Silence was the right answer, because now we're getting somewhere. What do you mean Vivian had to die? She's involved, question mark? Or leave her out of this? We're not doing leave her out of this, because here's a thread that we're finally getting to pull. Let's get back on track here. What do you mean, or she's involved? I think those are the exact same thing. So do we say, what do you mean, or she's involved? It's just personal preference at this point. So the first person who says, what do you mean, or she's involved, we're going with either of those. I'm leaning towards, what do you mean? Because that's more open-ended. Yep, Angel says, what do you mean? So does Jennifer, what do you mean?
Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories.
Yeah.
Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for...
We were supposed to look out for each other, Georgie. You just told us those were your ribbons? Question mark. You've been helping him? How could you? How could you? I don't know. I still isn't the bigger problem with the Crooked Man. I mean, basically we found the manufacturer of the ribbons. The blacksmith, if you will, of the swords. Do you blame the blacksmith for making the swords? For all the people that were killed by swords? That's basically what he's saying. Like, she's the blacksmith for all these ribbons. So, I don't really care. I don't think that makes her any more necessarily at fault. But, yeah. Robin says he's about to get killed. So, those were your ribbons. How could you? You've been helping him, or stay silent. I'm still leaning towards staying silent because I, again, don't like any of these choices and letting them hash it out. What do you all think? Silence? Those are your ribbons? Vivian, those are your ribbons? What is that going to accomplish? She's like, yeah, they were my ribbons. We already accomplished that. How could you? I had to because of the crooked. Maybe that's the best choice. How could you? Meaning she'd say like, well, I was in a tough bind. The crooked man paid me. I have no money, right? You've been helping him. Maybe that's the same thing. So I don't know. I don't see anyone's responses. So let's go with, how could you? How could you? Oh, Angel says silence. All right, let's do silence then.
For each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club then.
You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
Go on.
When we built this place,
Yes.
it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point.
Okay.
Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
Yeah.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Ooh. We can murder someone if we want to. On Mario Day of all days. I won't kill her. We'll find another way. Or pull a ribbon. Or silence. What do we do? I'm leaving this up to vote. I think you definitely need to chime in because Vivian's life is in our hands. Do we pull her a ribbon? Do we refuse to kill her? Or do we say we'll find another way? I don't know what we're referencing with we'll find another way. Are we saying we'll find another way to kill her? Or we're saying we'll find another way to get the crooked man? Find another way? That's what Robin says. All right, we're going with find another way.
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life.
It's my life. Do we say, not if you're involved? Of course you do. I said I'm not doing it. Or silence. I mean, I don't think she's really asking for our input, so we could be silent here. Darnell says silence, but I believe that was in reference to our last option, not this one. So I said I'm not doing it. We didn't really say we're not doing it. We said we'll find another way, but yeah. Do we say, of course you have a say in what happens to you? Or do we say, not if you're involved? I think not if you're involved is the choice of just saying, all of you are guilty, we're going to take all of you out. And I don't think that's the best option here. The best option is to get everyone on our side instead of the crooked man. Let them know that, hey, we're here to save you from the crooked man. How do we do this with these options? I don't know. But Robin says, okay, silence. All right, let's do silence.
Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up. What makes you think you can just... I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life.
She put her hand on her ribbon.
I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
She's about to take off her ribbon.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What
She's
are
about
you
to take
doing?
off her ribbon.
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Took off her ribbon and her head falls off.
Fuck! No, 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 no!
Vivian's gone.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Oh, Vivian! He's crying. Do we rub salt in his wound by saying, you happy now? Do we say, Jesus? Do we say, no? Or do we remain silent? I mean, we've already been being silent during this whole thing. Remaining silent is almost being this non-participant at this point. Like, which I'm totally okay with at this point. Like, all right, well, let's let all this just fizzle out on its own. Darnell says silence again. Okay, we're going with silence again. Here we go.
Shit.
Georgie's kneeling down by her body.
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
George is healing over with his wound. He grabs the ribbon and puts it in her dead hand and closes her hand. We put our hand on our head and we shake it.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
His entrails are sticking out of his wound a bit. Looks like that wound's
I'm gonna die here.
beyond his healing.
I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fucking...
What do we say? Since Georgie's about to die, he'll get it worse than you. Don't worry about him. Why do you care? I think we can tell why he cares. He just gave us his whole sob story. We're going with he'll get it worse than you, because he's dead anyway. Why not?
Him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Comforted. Georgie will remember that? I thought Georgie was dying.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Thank you, Georgie.
You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one?
Rip my limbs off one more time? That's not who I am. You deserve worse. Hurt him. Or silence. These options are dark. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm sorry. I think it's absurd. That's honestly why I'm laughing. You deserve worse. That's not who I am. Hurt him. I think we just say that's not who I am because we're trying to get down to the bottom of this, honestly. And I think that's true for all of you that are participating, whether it be Darnell, Robin, Jennifer, anyone, even if we go back to Dee Dee and May. It's not who I am, even though we are kind of violent. Yeah.
By one. That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
We're gonna let you die slowly.
Sure
and
it's
suffer.
not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
All right. Do we kill him and put him out of his misery? Or do we leave him to die? Woo-wee. This is a whole Jack Kevorkian dilemma right here. Oh, man. Do we have his right to death, as they argue, right to life? This is why I love this game, by the way. This game really forces us in dilemmas. It makes us think about society and the way things work. It's a total immersive simulation, if you will. For instance, do we say, well, yeah, he's suffering and he asks us to kill him and he wants someone to kill him? Do we kill him? Or do we abide the law and say, no, sorry, I go to prison for that. It's not right. We're not in danger right now. You are. Darnell says, kill him. Robin says, I don't know what to do. Yeah. So let's talk about philosophy here. Philosophy, me personally, I would think if he's going to die on his own anyway, and there's no way of us saving him, then killing him may be the best option. However, you know what option's not here? Call 911. Like, I'm no doctor. How do I know he won't make it? How do we know we can't just put those intestines back in his belly, give him a little stitcheroo, and have him on his way the next day? How do we know that's not the case? We don't. It's not likely, but we don't know that. So where's the third option of, like, call the ambulance or help him? So we only have two bad options here. Kill him or leave him to die. No one else is chiming in. I guess everyone else maybe is too nervous. Like, I don't know what to do in these situations. Because this is akin to what if someone's dying of cancer and it's very painful? Because Georgie may die in the next hour or 2 hours. And I've been told by physicians. My father's a retired surgeon, says that one of the most painful ways to go is injuries to the gut, because you get rapid infection and sepsis that seeps in from all the innards and fluids and bile mixing together. So it's really rough to die that way. So not only are we leaving them to die, we're leaving them to die a painful way. Is that what we do for cancer patients? Or do we respect cancer patients' wishes and be like, hey, I'm going to die anyway. Could you please just end it sooner, because all there is pain? I don't know. But we'll go with Darnell and blame Darnell. That's what we'll do. That's the responsible thing, is you let someone else be the leader and you let them take all the blame.
I know what I did.
Here we go.
All right, Georgie.
Stab our hand into Georgie's gut. Not the way I would do it. But apparently Georgie died from that. And now we look down at their corpses. I don't know why we got all wolf eyes with that decision to kill him. Maybe it's just going into our dark side meter. I don't know. This is really interesting. We're walking away, going to the entrance. We open the door. Turn off the lights. We help ourselves out. Robin says it's the worst possible way to kill someone. Yes, hitting him in the gut again, but apparently it was enough to kill him. I don't know. It's not like we reached in there and pulled out a vital organ. But yeah, we walk away. This game's being saved, so we can stop here. We can keep going because we're on our way to the Shepherd Metalworks. Never been at this location yet. We see the limousine pulled out the back of the Shepherd Metalworks. Do we keep on going today, or do we call it quits? Because we keep on going, we may be going a little bit later than usual. So, what's it gonna be, huh? Do we explore the Shepherd Metalworks, or do we say, hey, let's save it for tomorrow, Thursday, and therefore we probably won't be able to finish it tomorrow if we don't keep on going today. So this means we're going to do Wolf Among Us all the way into next week. Or we keep on going, go maybe 10 minutes over our usual time, ending at 2:10, in hopes that we can finish the game on Thursday, tomorrow. What do we do? Are we hungry, audience members? Do we want to go ahead and finish this as quick as we can, letting the entertainment seep into us? Are we binging Netflix? Or are we savoring this, prolonging the pleasure, and calling it a day for today? I mean, we've seen a lot of violence and gore. So, I'm not getting any responses. No one wants the responsibility. Do we turn to the person who's willing to bear the burden of answering our questions, Darnell? Or do we just let it simmer down? Anyone? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? And no answers. We're going on. Okay, no one wanted to say anything, so I'm feeling greedy. It's Mario Day. We should be playing Mario. All right, we can look over here at the limousine. Let's take a gander. We're taking the long way around. The engine's still warm. All right. Still here. Okay. Now we're walking around and we can examine the door, and that's it. It's only giving us the door to examine. Okay, just want to be thorough. Let's go into the store. Here we go.
Of course.
All right, door's locked, so we have to hit the key button to open it up. And we mosey on in to this thick steel door, by the way. That was like almost a foot thick. Jeez. Scene sets, we're in some metalworks area. Brick walls around us. A steel sliding door in front of us. Oh, we have some other things to look at. Packages. It's the Crooked Man packages that we've come to know.
So this is where they've been sending these.
All right, let's go to the big steel sliding door and open it. I don't see any other options. When we opened it, electricity turned on automatically. Little fuse box mechanism lit up. The door closes behind us. Looks like some forgery. Some forgery.
Biggie
Saying
Wolf.
that forgery. We hear a voice from across the way. It's Bloody Mary. We're walking around. We're on catwalks here. It's dark. We're coming around to where there's boxes.
You
and
used to be something.
there's some well-lit chalkboard with pictures on it. Let's take a look at the chalkboard. Oh, it's pictures of us throughout the day. We've obviously been getting spied on. So there's a picture of us with Snow, us in front of the pawn shop. We got Faith kissing us. We've got Faith arguing with Verissa, which we haven't seen before. So that's something that we weren't there for. And then we also have Snow White. Oh, wait a second. This is something interesting, something we haven't seen. It's Snow White talking to, I think is that Lily, the bar owner? Anyway. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of pictures there. Not sure how this works. We also have a big wheel here.
They used to fear you.
A steering wheel on a big pirate ship, oversized, which is kind of the logo for the Crooked Man. So we're going to try to examine it.
They'd hide anywhere, their small shivering bodies would fit.
And we can tell that there's chains on it, as if people were tied to it. There's also spikes on it, so maybe it is an actual classic burning wheel torture device. Alright. See some bleach on the ground. Controls aren't great here. Just bear with me as I try to move around. It won't let me walk around this corner by the... Oh, okay, it did. Okay. Walked around the corner, and now there's almost a vending machine size fuse box thing. It's not letting me interact with that. Walking back. Here's like the foundry, and actually where the molten steel pours into some type of thing. We have a workbench here. We're going to look at the workbench. And it looks like silver bullets. They've been manufacturing silver bullets.
The big bad wolf.
That's what they've been doing. Because they know that they're coming after us. And Mary just stood in front of us and punched us in the face.
It's about time you showed up.
She's very confident she walks
I had
around
to
us.
take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Looks like we're going to have to take care of Bloody Mary.
I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
She's going to kill us.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Oh, man. All right. I'm sure you'll persuade him. She's about to fight us. Do we say, cut the shit, I'm talking to you? Or do we just preemptively hit her? Robin asks, Professor, did you ever do the Bloody Mary thing as a kid? Yeah, you want to know the psychology behind Bloody Mary and why Bloody Mary works? It has everything to do with sensation perception and sensory adaptation. Because when you're in the dark looking at the mirror and you say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, all you're doing is you're buying time for your eyes to adjust to the dark. And what you're seeing is your own reflection starting to appear, evidence that your eyes do adapt to the dark. And that's why it seems like someone is appearing in front of your mirror. Pretty fascinating stuff. All right, Robin says hit her. We're going to go ahead and preemptively hit her because we know a fight's coming, so we might as well get this show on the road. Oh no! I went silent. I ran out of time.
Does that usually work for you? You planning to kill me with your eyeballs?
That sucks.
I assume your mother taught you how to fight proper? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh, nice, Bloody Mary. Very classy. All right, let's punch her.
Oh, come on!
She ducked. And then she kicks us in the gut.
Is that the best you can do?
She's pretty good there. Oh, she punched us in the face. We blocked her next punch, and we punched her with a right. We grab onto her wounds. We're not feeling too great. And she disappeared again. She's able to vanish and reappear like a horror movie character. She is truly a monster. She hasn't transformed yet. She still looks like a short-haired woman with a red streak in her bangs. She's got freckles on her face. I mean, by all intents and means, she is not an ugly person. Oh, I think she transformed because we just saw, oh, she's fast. Let's take a look. We have a choice of looking behind different areas. We're climbing on top of one of the catwalks. This is quite a movie-like action sequence. classic movie foundry. We're in the high ground. We're looking for her. We don't see her. Okay, it's allowing me to look around, but I'm not seeing any place I can actually move or click. Okay, it is letting me move. All right, we're shimming across a narrow vent. So basically some type of air conditioning column. Uh-oh. She jumped and hit us. It's not giving me a lot of time to react here. My old professor body may not be quick enough to take on Bloody Mary. I may screw this up for us. We're continuing to shimmy towards the next platform as we balance this. Ah, she got us. I swear I hit it in time. I think I have to time it right. Oh, man. We're just getting hit by almost an invisible force.
Come out and face me!
Oh. She's covered in spikes, demonic symbols. She's got long claws. Right. And she's bleeding out of her eyes, mouth, and head. So it's almost like her own spikes cause her to bleed. Maybe that's why she's called Bloody Mary. We swing at her, she dodges and hits us. She's really showing up. She's a better fighter than at least I am. Alright, we're gonna swing at her again. We try to grab her, she jumps, kicks us in the face. She whips out a pipe and swings at us, but we ducked. Now she jumped on her back. We're looking around at the foundry. Oh, I gotta hit Q as fast as I can. Oh, there's a pause button? There's a pause button. I didn't even know. I think spacebar is pause. Okay. I accidentally hit spacebar. Alright, we hit Q as fast as we can. Oh, it wants me to keep hitting it. Jeez. We fall off the platform with her on her back. We landed, and we're in full wolf form now. Red eyes, not even yellow eyes. We've got nothing but black fur all over us. We're growling. Holding our chest in pain, though. We're not in great shape. Sounds like she's walking on glass. Oh, because those are mirror shards. That's the little spikes sticking out of her. Mirror shards. I get it. Slow me up. Whoa, there's 6 of her. 7, 8. Oh, we're getting surrounded by Bloody Mary clones. This woman has tricks. We're looking around as they close in around us. There's a lot of them. We're going for the one that's closest to us. We're swiping at him left and right. She dodges. Oh, man. We block. Backhand one of them. Oh, they stabbed us in the ribs. We grabbed the one that stabbed us, but another one slashes us in the back. We dodge it out again. We uppercut. We get slashed in our face by another. There's too many. We dive at one and put her on the ground. Another jumps on our back. We grab her, throw her off her back. Nope. Yes, that's exactly what we did. She pushes us over. We're on her back. We punch her off. Another one grabs on. Oh, they're basically crucifying us, pinning us on the ground. There's 5 of them, and they're just slashing at our innards. I gotta hit you as fast as I can. Oh, my goodness. So many. Oh, hold on. Now that I know there's a pause button, this is amazing. We are now in full-fledged big bad wolf form. We're no longer humanoid. We look like a full-fledged wolf. A dire wolf, if you will. We're the size of a frickin' large horse. I don't know very many horse species. I could have lied and say we look like a overgrown Pomeranian in wolf form. But man, we're a huge wolf now. All right, let's get back to it now that we are now a quadruped instead of a biped. Fight one of them, and we just shatter her with our mouth. Our main weapon's our mouth now. We grab another one off of us and swing it. They're shattering as we throw these Bloody Mary clones. Just crush another on our back. They stab us with a pole, but we stomp on it with our big foot. We're seriously like 15 feet tall. We are huge. We bite at one and dodge. All right, we're climbing up. Foundry work. We're trying to bite at one. More Bloody Marys are running in. We swipe at another. It's just mayhem here. Tons of Bloody Marys jumping at us. We're huge. We look so awesome. We're doing Q as fast as we can. I don't know, are we going to Super Saiyan level 3? Oh, we're glowing! We're huffing and puffing! Blowing air all over the place. We're blowing They're all shattering against the wall as we huff and we puff and we blow the Bloody Marys away. Oh man, it's so satisfying. I got chills going on. There's one last Bloody Mary who acrobatically is trying to run away. She takes the high ground. She's up in the rafters. She cracks her neck and pulls a mirror shard out of her forehead. She has it as a knife now. She's jumping down at us, and we catch her midair with our mouth. She stabs us right in the eye, but then shatters as she was about to make contact. She shattered before she took out her eye. There's nothing but shattered Bloody Mary pieces everywhere. We snarl and shrink. Our shadow shows on the wall that we're returning to our human form. My goodness, that was awesome. So good. Alright. Our shirt's totally shredded off. I mean, are we totally naked? We got blood all over our face. Bloody Mary's blood. Oh, we conveniently have clothes that are lying there that are shredded. And we see the Crooked Man looking at us from a loft window. A luge, if you will. So we go up there and we walk into the Crooked Man's office. He stands there looking out the window with one hand behind his back.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6...
I don't care, we're doing... Oh!
I won't miss next time.
He has a gun aimed at us.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
Okay, we'll listen.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
And that's what I want. Do we say, don't be so sure, that's the plan? Or you're dealing with me now? Okay. Do we totally... What's our goal here? Let me ask you that. Ignore the options of, don't be so sure, that's the plan, you're dealing with me now. What do you all want? Do we want to take in the Crooked Man? Or are we here to kill the Crooked Man? My honest opinion is we want to take in the Crooked Man and have him spill all the beans he can, because I have a feeling Snow White is the master marionette string puller here. Because I think she's setting all this up. I mean, yes, Crooked Man is totally guilty. I mean, yes, and we know who the murderers are. But I think Snow White wants the black market taken care of any glamour, because she wants to be wealthy. That's my own conspiracy theory, that Snow White is the man. And the Crooked Man's just some evil big dude. He's the fat cat. So, what do you want? What do we do? Do we take him in? Or do we kill him? What do you think? I'm all about your feedback. I mean, we don't have a ton of time here. So, do we say, don't be so sure, that's the plan, you're dealing with me now? You're dealing with me now is basically maybe leaving more options, but saying, you've got to worry about me. It's kind of threatening. Don't be so sure, I think, is another threatening one, or that's the plan, saying, yeah, we're going to take you in. So I'm leaning towards that's the plan. I don't know if I scared you all away. I know we only have 4 viewers at this point, so I don't know exactly who I'm talking to. But we're going to go with that's the plan unless I hear otherwise. Not getting a lot of feedback here, so we'll go with that's the plan.
You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that?
Although, do we give him a fair trial? Why would you want that? You won't be alive. Tell me now. I'm going to say tell me now. We're going into overtime, so I'm just going to do some quick decisions here. So I'm going to start saying tell me now. I want him to keep telling me his plan. My concern is that he has his corruptive hooks in so many people in the community that they would just set him free. Plus, they probably like him over the administration, because the administration doesn't allow them to use glamour at affordable rates. So he probably is, you know, the man of the people in some ways.
I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a
All I'm asking for is a chance. Do we say, I believe Georgie, then what are you? Or bullshit? I mean, I do believe Georgie. Do we tell him that then? Or do we say, then what are you? Do we just keep letting him talk? And I'm worried in the game language that if we say, then what are you? And we keep letting him talk, that's going to transform into us giving him leniency. So I think we're going to go with I believe Georgie. We're just going to go down this path of I believe Georgie. That he's
chance
guilty.
to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
No, he
I'm a
told us as he was
businessman,
dying, and he knew he
not
was
a
dead.
killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
Yeah.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
He's backing up.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned?
What do you really care about here? He's asking the same question I was asking all of you. What do you really care about here? It's about faith and finding justice for faith, or is it just about justice, or it's about Fabletown? I'm willing to say it's about Fabletown because, oh shoot, Angel has to go. Dang it, you know, I have to go too. We're overtime. We shouldn't have gone overtime. Dang it, sorry to lose you, Angel. Have fun. You can always check the stream after the fact. It's about faith, it's about justice, it's about Fabletown, or we don't answer. Let's say it's about Fabletown, because that's realistically where I think we're going here, right? It's about Fabletown. How do those fables live in the real world?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand
have a meeting
you
at
have an
2:30
obligation
too,
to
so we
bring
gotta
me in.
finish this.
But you can brighten up a little.
Oh man.
It's over. So, shall we get going?
Should we get going? Man, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. I want answers. So I think we should say, okay, let's go.
I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Agree to the Crooked Man's terms.
What do you say?
We have an option to grab the gun. Let's grab the gun!
Hey!
Gun's out of the
I'm
equation.
sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
Do we hit him or do we cuff him? We have handcuffs? We've had handcuffs this entire time? Well, this is the decision. We should cuff him. Let's do the right thing here, I guess.
I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
We escort the Crooked Man out of the office. And it fades to black. It's saving the game, so we can stop here. All right, there's the end point. We got a saving point. We just took the Crooked Man into custody. What's gonna happen? We've got lives to get to. I got a meeting at 2:30, but if you ever have any comments, questions, whatever, please let me know. Contact me, whether it be comments here or if you email me. Hey, I wish everyone an amazing time. I've had fun. I think we're gonna finish this show next time, tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bye, everyone. Have an amazing time. Thanks for being here.